Wow, Alcida, you are the most cockiest murderer I've ever seen in my life. And now you're trying to be some cocky, half-ass content creator, and I'm not here for it. You are trying to intimidate people from reusing your lame content that you have over there on YT, and YT specifically because they are very strict on copyright. But there is a difference between copyright and fair use. Now, I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, if people are screen recording your videos and then posting them just as is, yeah, that is copyright. But that's not what's happening. There is commentary over all these videos, and you just want to silence people. And I'm mad. So 2 days ago, we found out that Into the Weeds was hit with copyright. Not only was it on their podcast, like the Into the Weeds, she also got them on MB Radio, their backup, which is ridiculous. You can't silence people, Alcida. You can't. And then today she wants to post this, okay, like trying to intimidate people from talking about her content. What are you going to do when people try to intimidate your podcast guests? I'm not going to do it, but I'm sure other people will. I'm telling you, anyone that wants to be on her podcast, don't do it. It's not worth it to be associated with this person. And now that she has found this little tool over on YT where it's showing the percentage of her content that's being used in other videos, it's like, girl, why would someone that has as low of views as you do, why would you want to prevent more views and engagement? Honestly.
Content theft is against community guidelines and will be reported. Understand that these rules are in place for a reason. Undermining YouTube's policy to harass and bully will also not be tolerated. Please be respectful as I encourage creators to read the guidelines before posting. YouTube is liable to strike and possibly ban such creators for repeated copyright infringement. This is simply standard for all YouTube creators. Girl, how long have you been on YouTube? You have a secret account from back then? We found Nick's. I have a solution for all of this. If you don't want people to commentate on your content, don't post. It's that simple. Oh, by the way, she has the comments turned on. Not on Facebook though. I mean, for the person that you are, these views are mediocre, less than mediocre. So she cannot be making very much on that platform. And if anybody watched the Into the Weeds live before it got taken down at the very beginning, they did show a little snippet of her podcast video for commentary reasons. I don't know what it's going to take to knock her down a few pegs, to humble her. Like, that is literally the whole reason that my red flag signals went up when she got out of prison, was her arrogance. And then you want to talk about rules? Since when do you care about rules, Alcida? And I'm probably going to tag Barb in this video because she knows a lot more about this than I do. She's been doing content over on that platform for a long time. Because I wanted to know the difference between copyright and fair use. And it says right there, copyright infringement is using someone else's work without permission, violating their exclusive rights, while fair use is a legal exception allowing limited use for purposes like criticism, teaching, news reporting without needing permission, determined by 4 factors: purpose, nature, amount used, and market impact. So you can commentate. You can use her stuff and commentate on it all you want per the fair use. Is this really a war that you want to start, Alcida? Because if I were you, I would be trying to make amends with these creators. You're coming for people's groups, you're coming for people's platforms, and it's not going to end well. I mean, does she not understand that the majority of those views are from hate watching? Stay mad. Then she posts this on her Book of Faces. She got her bands to go to Disney. I just think she's got too much time on her hands. If you would take half of the amount of effort that you put into trying to take down other creators into your actual content, you might just be a little bit successful. Like, I'm serious, Alcida. If you don't want people talking about your podcast, put it behind a paywall. Can you imagine her putting it behind a paywall? And this is exactly why she tries to appeal herself to the younger generation. They are not as informed about this stuff. Gypsy is trying to take away your free speech. You gonna allow that?
Before you know it, she's going to be trying to copyright all the FOIA videos. That's not going to work either. And this is a question for her supporters. Did you guys stop referring to her as a victim? She doesn't want to be called that anymore. She wants to rise like a phoenix from those victim ashes so that she can then become a petty snitch. This is her current obsession. It's not going to last. How do you think this is going to go for her?